Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directive. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And I wanted to do a monthly, but I wanted to set it up to roll along the lines of the signs of the zodiac. And so this one's running from June 21st to July 22nd for the sign of Cancer, but it's actually everybody's monthly. All right. I do want to remind you to be sure and leave a comment so that you'll be in the drawing for the free personalized video, private video that I will do for you. So all you have to do is comment on any of my June readings, and each time you comment on a video, it acts as an entry, and then I will do a drawing. And wow. Okay, interesting month. Let's get into it and figure this out. This looks interesting and some really interesting ways. Okay, so Virgo, you are one of the most honest groups of people I know. Therefore, I think that there is somebody around you that is creating some stress. Because we have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, and this is doing battle, winner take all, and sneaking away in the middle of the night with what I want and need, and not caring about other people. And I don't think that's you. That doesn't sound like any Virgo I know. I can't think of a single one that would do that. And therefore, I think you need to look around in your life and see who are these people. Who are these people that are not trustworthy? And look, both of those are at night. It's under the cover of night. So I feel like you don't see it. You may not be aware. You might be aware of the fighting, but I don't know if you're aware that they're so sneaky. I don't know. That looks... Ugh. Okay, here's the good news. Here are your two major arcanas that came out with this. This is taking a situation and making something new and better. This is creative energy. This is divine participation in its alchemy. And I guess we'll go with this one's the Wheel of Fortune, which is turning in your favor. And so I think these sneaky aspects of life, and I don't even know in which arena this would be. I have no idea. We are in your 11th house of groups. So it's really kind of wide open where this could be happening. Doesn't feel like in the family. This feels like friends. This feels like people at work. Maybe some people talking crap about you behind your back at church. Oh, I hate that. Some kind of a social situation. But I really want to encourage you to not let it run your life. Take control of your own wheel. Move in the direction that you want. Turn it so that you're this, right? Move away from that toward this energy of temperance. Staying calm and balanced in the middle of crap. And then taking it and spinning gold out of straw. So whatever is going on, move away from it. Because this is all happening like the fighting is in the evening, and then in the middle of the night the guy leaves, and look at this wheel, it's really dark out, and then we have sunrise. And so I feel like it's telling a story of this crap is going on. Move away from it and take control of your own destiny and create something new and wonderful for yourself. This looks like an interesting, kind of challenging month, and it's in your arena of groups. So Cancer is actually, the sun is in Cancer. Mercury is going to spend some time in Cancer, and then in June 26th it moves into Leo, but then it's already in the shadow. It went into the shadow on June 20th, and it doesn't get out of the shadow until August 15th. And so it's going to spend all of this month in shadow or retrograde, and it starts retrograding on the 7th of July. And so it's up into Leo, but then it starts backing up into Cancer. And I think during the time that Mercury is in Leo and retrograding backwards, I think it gets very explosive. And I think that first couple of weeks, from like July 1st to 16th or so, when we have the eclipse in Capricorn, there's a real opportunity for things to get a little explosive. So staying calm in the middle of the storm, avoiding the sneaky crap, avoiding the people that act like that, it's going to be important. Venus is also spending a lot of time in Cancer. Venus, let's see here. Venus gets into Cancer on July 3rd. So it starts out in Gemini. So the first couple weeks it's in Gemini. It's not really super comfortable, but that's an opportunity to communicate with people about finances and about relationships. And so that might be very useful to have those conversations before Mercury goes retrograde. And then when when Venus gets into Cancer, she's comfortable there. And so the conversations will be a little easier even. And that's July 3rd. But you're kind of running out of time because Mercury goes retrograde on the 7th. And Mars is already there. And so it could be, and Mercury retrograde, everybody like makes a big deal out of it. But I think this month it's like almost not really the picture. The picture is more about the eclipses. So it's about re-editing, revising, redoing, renewing, reinventing. That's all true. It can cause traffic delays and travel delays and machinery to break down and everything, but you're an earth sign, not a water sign, and so you will most likely dodge the major bullets if you do a few things. One is staying in your superpower of paying attention to details. That's what you do anyways. And so it's just you being you. I think you will navigate this quite well. It's about slowing down and being a little more meticulous than usual, but I think, that's just you being your best version of yourself. And so I think you'll manage that quite well. So this energy right here, all going on, for you in that 11th house. So that's communication, and it's about money, and it's groups. And so with the sneaky thing there, be careful no one's trying to rip you off. Watch out for the smooth talking salesperson. Watch out for, if you have investments and you're relying on someone else, make sure that, you're double checking to make sure they're not embezzling. Just pay attention. Pay attention. All right. So, a little advice about this handling the sun, or a lot of advice. Oh, okay. So, in my essence, I am joy. That's what this one says. In my essence, I am joy. And this one says joy. Joy and ecstasy flow through me wildly and freely. So guess what? You get to pick your attitude, and you're being highly encouraged to pick a joyful attitude. And then it says action. I step into my glorious future with determination and power. So picking your attitude and being self-confident. You can create what you want. You have temperance, alchemy. So pick the joy. Leave the crap behind. You don't need it. But be aware that it's out there, and that it's a possibility that someone is not being their highest and best self. You have focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus my priorities. So that's that taking action. So keeping a cheerful attitude, taking action, creating, moving things forward. That looks pretty solid. Like, I feel like the message is pretty clear. Pick your attitude, but focus your mind on what the task at hand and take action. And watch out for, liars and thieves. Oh my gosh. Okay, intellectual property. We have unlimited ideas here. And it's Venus, which would be around finances, most likely. And so if you are working on something and so focus on it and everything, but be careful that no one's going to steal your intellectual property. You're creating something that they're very interested in. Just watch out for them. So if you're in an office situation, don't let someone in on be very certain who you are talking to. Cover your work. It's like taking a test. Cover your paper, right? Don't let anybody cheat off of you and then steal your thunder. Steal your ideas. Whew. But remember, in your essence, you are joy, and joy flows freely through you to others. So, don't be grumpy. And honestly, it's a kind of a fake it till you make it thing, right? If you're having a bad day, but you put a smile on your face and you're like, I'm going to smile, the day does get better. So these eclipses are interesting because they're happening. The July 2nd is the new moon eclipse. And so that's in this house of groups. And it's an opportunity to plant seeds of intention that'll go out for about 18 months and really can change the dynamics of your life. So if you're working for a company, a larger company or something, and you have a really great idea, really protect it and plant the seeds of intention, take the action and get that thing going. It looks like a really big opportunity for you to create something. But the full moon happens in Capricorn. And Capricorn is also your fellow earth sign. And that's your, hold on. Why can't I find it? Okay. Well, let's see here. If that's your 11th house, that would be your 5th house. Yes. So that's fun and romance and creativity. Again, with the creativity, it keeps popping up. So that's an idea or something that was started 18 months ago, back when the moon was new in Capricorn, that should be coming to a conclusion. This is a really karmic time, but this all just feels very, business oriented. Oh, look at this. A personal issue reaches resolution. That's full moon in Cancer card is what it says, but I feel like this is with that Capricorn full moon. And also, look at this. You have the win-win situation as forecast. That's balance. So stay balanced. Stay balanced. Find the creative solution that allows everybody to win. Don't be this, and don't let those people get you. Let's get you a little advice from Mother Earth, aka Gaia. See what kind of she's okay. Oh, you have Bear. Use power with wisdom. Oh, that's Temperance. That's just doubling down on that. That's exactly what Temperance is. It's using your power with wisdom. Like, I can create. That's power. I can put things together. And I'm not going to lose my cool. Like, you all can be acting like this and fighting and arguing and stealing from each other. I'm going to stand in my power and be my superpower person here and create things. And it says be a magnet for love, light, and, oh yeah, joy. Joy is the watchword for you for the month. Find the joy in your life. Spread the joy. Which pretty much describes all the Virgos I know. You guys have there's a sweet joy thing about you that I really enjoy. Didn't mean to say that. That sounds so redundant. Oh, there's a Mercury retrograde word. Redundant. Okay, it's late. Maybe I should stop recording. Starting to get a little slap happy over here. So let's get you another piece of advice. Now, Mars is interesting because Mars is interesting this month. Mars is in Cancer, but moves on July 1st into Leo. So that adds to that fiery energy leading up to that eclipse. And in Leo, that would be in your 12th house of hopes, goals, dreams, and wishes. And you might feel a little fired up about taking the action and getting things done, but feeling a little bogged down and slowed down because it's your 12th house and it's like hard to move when things are going on in your 12th house. But you are being encouraged to stay focused and to take the action and to be creative, even though you're being challenged by Mars in your 12th house. So you have Angel of Assistance, which looks a lot to me like that Temperance, like the ability to put things together in a way that works. So call on your guides and your angels to help you figure some of this stuff out. This is the third time this has shown up, but for you, this makes so much sense because it's community. They are just dancing around the fire and having fun. They're so joyful. So choose to enjoy your community. It also kind of looked like, he's running away from a fire. But I think it's not. I think it's dancing in joy. And I saved this one to last because I want you to pay attention. I'm going to flash this card in front of you. Aries got this also. And I want you to take a look at it. And what animal do you see first? And then the message, I'll put it in the description box below, how that animal is relevant. And what's the special message from the animal kingdom for you? So which one really attracts your attention? Which one really stands out? There's a special message just for you based on that. This is so fun. And I wouldn't be moving around so much if I'd stopped breathing, but if I stopped breathing, I couldn't hold it. So it's kind of like a weird thing. Sorry about that. All right, so I hope you picked an animal that really stood out to you. The information about the animals will be in this description box below. And let's get one more card, or really it's been like 2 or 3, about what you can focus on. But I want you to focus on joy. I want you to focus on creativity and asking for assistance and staying calm and watching your back. Don't be ultra trusting. Pay attention to details. Mercury is in retrograde, so using your superpower, but it's the win-win outcome is forecasted, which is just beautiful. And there's unlimited ideas available to you. And I have old eyes. Hold on. I don't really understand that card. Oh, I do understand. These are coming out like little pieces of a sentence. So you have inspiration always. Inspiration always. That is that Temperance card. That is that creativity. That is you can create. This is so creative. Such creative energy in a very down-to-earth way. I love it. It's just so you. It's so you. You showed up for yourself this month. So that's awesome. All right, well, make sure to leave a comment, and I will talk to you soon. You have a great month. Oh, that looks good.